Hi Taurus, welcome to your May 2021 Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you that are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. For the new subbies, thank you for all of you that are continued subbies. You know I love you for it. And for those of you that are just passing through, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. Remember, my readings are for your sun, moon, and ascendant signs. So whether you're sun, moon, or rising sign Taurus, this is for you. And I just want to say a massive happy damn birthday to you. If you are celebrating your solar return this month, remember to fill that day with a little bit of everything that you want this next 12 months ahead of you to have in it. This month, obviously, doing things a little bit different. You've got some bonus cards. So for your actions and options this month, you have the Queen of Swords. Taurus, this is a month where you are getting serious. You are not about it. There's like, this month, I kind of get the feeling from that, or the vibe from that Queen of Swords. It's like, I'm not letting anything or anyone hold me back. Now, Taurus is, you know, they're very forthright, they're very honest, they're very open about things, but they don't really attack things unless really provoked. This Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is about what you're ready to fight for, what you're ready to go to war for. And in a lot of ways, this is going to see you really speaking up. It's going to see you very active in that sense. It's going to see you really kind of saying, you know, maybe maybe you're drawing a line under something and you're saying, you know what, this is how we're going to continue. Maybe this is you having a really challenging conversation. Maybe this is you treading over something, or rather addressing something that you haven't spoken on for a while, or maybe something that you've been biting your tongue on. It's like this month you're saying, you know what, I'm not here for it. I'm gonna cross the T's and dot the I's, and everybody that needs to hear what they need to hear is gonna hear what they need to hear. This month, I think Taurus is as the saying goes, a bit more stick, less play, right? But either which way, this is going to see you very much in your own power. But I think it's going to see you really focus on what you feel you need to say. I think this is going to see you really focused on what you believe maybe you've been holding back on. This is you ready to fight for something, but in a way that maybe you've not done it before. For your money and materials, you have the Page of Wands. If this is an idea that you're ready to fight for, maybe, just maybe, this is you carving out the time. So maybe this is you saying, right, you know what, I can't be all things to all people at the moment. I can't look after the family right now. I can't be the one to uphold everything at this moment in time. I don't know why, I just get this sense that this month, especially if you've got like a business idea or you're a personal business owner, it's like you're saying, no, you know what, I need to carve out the time to do what needs to be done. If there's any hope of me creating the kind of wealth, money, resources that I really desire, that are going to be good for, you know, us, we, the collective, or even just me, you know, Tauruses themselves, then I need that time. I need to be able to focus. And I think this month you're going to get really serious about that. Page of Wands is lovely for money because it suggests that some of the opportunities that you need, you're not necessarily going to have to chase. They're coming to you. This could be emails, it could be shout outs on blog posts. This could be people inviting you for interviews or to give speeches or talks about what it is that you do or what you're known for. This is great. In a lot of ways, I feel like Taurus, this month, people are going to seek you out. So the opportunities that you want or need to create, you know, sort of more wealth, more resources for yourself, they are there. I don't think you have to fight as hard as maybe you've convinced yourself. The reason I say this is, yes, you need to carve out more of that time like like you're trying to do, but you don't have to fight for it so much because a lot of the opportunities that you need are coming to you. This is a great time to present yourself in a new light if you're thinking about doing anything with marketing, etc., especially if it's aimed at getting more sales or anything like that. Brilliant. When it comes to your health and vitality, this is going to be a great month. I think you're going to be feeling a lot more powerful, a lot more vibrant, a lot more energetic this month as well. You know, not necessarily think powerful maybe, but not necessarily energetic are things that people associate with Taurus. But I feel like this month you've got like a little bit of fire under your tush, which is never a bad thing. For your home and environment, this could be the month where you are decorating, redecorating. It looks like you're doing something very creative or artsy with the home that's going to improve the experience that you're having there. I will say this to you as well, home looks like it's going to be very busy this month, so lots of people coming and going, right? For your communications and conversations, you have the Star card. This is phenomenal. For those of you that work for somebody else, this could be you finally gaining the recognition or being hit up for some sort of recognition or even accolade, which is wonderful. For those of you that work for yourselves, business owners, entrepreneurs, all of that stuff, this is phenomenal. This is international connections that come up. This is a phone call, an email. It's a connection with somebody that either works overseas or is from overseas that has the potential, quite frankly, to really take you and your business to a next level. What this relies upon is you being present, you being focused and carving out that time, right? This is going to be one of those months, especially if you're one of those people that has trouble saying no, or you know, like you don't like to let people down. Unfortunately, this is the month where you're going to have to get really self-centered. Find a way to deal with that, because otherwise you're going to do yourself out of a really good opportunity that may not come again, especially something this big. It's bold, it's fast, it's dynamic. It's possibly got something to do with technology or the internet in some way, shape or form, which, you know, nowadays what doesn't, right? But the Star card is Aquarius ruled and definitely represents bigger technologies. We're talking social media, we're talking, you know, marketing, we're talking all of those things, but it's on like a broader scale. It's about scaling up, reaching more people. You have the opportunity this month to reach more people, to have a broader reach than ever before. Don't waste it. For those of and then for your heart and half sector, so you've got the Three of Swords. So there's a couple of ways that this can play out. One, for a select few of you, this could be for a select few of you that are in relationships, this might be the month where you're having that conversation, where you are having to say, you know, I'm not sure that this is going to work. I'm not sure that this is us for the long haul. It is something that needs to be considered. For some of you though, this I think is going to be your work is taking you away from your familial duties and responsibilities, and it is one of those months where you're just going to have to suck it up. You know, Taurus loves to be at home, loves to be comfortable, loves to be surrounded by their things and their people, which is wonderful, right? But when opportunities come knocking like this, and it doesn't happen very often, unfortunately, you have to forego that comfort now so that you can have a whole bunch more of it on the bookend, right? Consider it in that way. For those of you that are single or in situationships this week, I think there's going to be considerations. I think this is going to be the month where you're kind of saying, you know what? Yes, I'm into this person and I will continue to commit, or no, I won't. There's no sort of in-between energy with this one, I'm sorry to say. All right, so for your weeks of the month, let's see. Ooh, okay, so your first week has spoken. And you have the Devil card underneath the Queen of Swords. So the Devil card can sometimes be what we're obsessed with, where we give our power away. And if I'm completely honest with you, I feel like for Taurus, the first week of May will see you taking that power back, and it may be an uncomfortable conversation. Maybe somebody says to you, you know, why are you being like this? And it's like, no, I'm being self-centered for a change. And unfortunately, that doesn't seem to tie in with your point of reference of who I am or what I should be. You're going to have to find a way to manage that. Now, for some of you, this could be a family member. For some of you, this could be a boss. It looks like you're doing something for yourself, and it looks like it's causing a few ripples or a few challenges. And like I said, this month you are going to have it looks like you're having a very difficult conversation, but I get this feeling because you've got the Queen of Swords, right? You are not budging on this. Try moving in Taurus when they've made their mind up. Good luck with that. For the second week, you have the Temperance card. Pay attention to what happens here in May, because you're going to be revisiting it again in the time of Sagittarius at the end of this year. Temperance card is Sagittarius ruled, Page of Wands coupled with the Sagittarius or the Temperance card. That is literally late November coming into early December. What I like about this for you is whatever you are doing this month to build or create that new revenue stream to up the resources, it lasts, right? And remember, you've got an eclipse happening this month as well, which is going to be a really, really big moment. We'll get to that in just a bit. All right, so love it. Second week, look out for the bigger opportunities. Pay attention to what comes up. Also, because you've got the Temperance card with the Devil card. One thing that I will say, on the second week of the month, don't allow somebody to pull your focus, because it kind of looks like someone's going to try to derail your progress, and there's so much progress being made. I don't think that's necessarily what's in their mind. I just think that somebody's going to try to draw you into something that maybe you have no business with anyway. For your third week of the month, as we come into Gemini season, you have the High Priestess, hidden things revealed, right? This is a big opportunity. Now, like I said, right, I get this feeling that you could be connecting with a big fish. I call them big fish, you know, someone that's like a mover and a shaker or a mogul, you know, like this, like catching a whopper. Not that I ever go fishing, but this could be that kind of person. Now, because you've got the High Priestess here, this could be that this opportunity comes through this person and you don't even really know who they are. And then, you know, once you've made the connection, you've had the talk, you know, everything seems fine. And then, I don't know, maybe you see a social media post about this person and realize that they are huge in their chosen field. This could be, it could even be maybe a celebrity client. It could be anything of that nature. This is a powerful, powerful opportunity. I cannot stress to you enough. Don't waste it. For your fourth week of the month, you have the World card, right? So for some of you, remember, the World card, aside from all of its other meanings, can sometimes literally represent a change in status. Some of you will be becoming single this month. Some of you will, you know, some of you will be splitting. Not all of you. Some of you could literally be saying goodbye to singledom, right? So the change in status doesn't always mean what we think it means, but that's, you know, just some of the ways that it can play out, which is nice. All right, so for your new moon message this year, you get, look at that, the gate 55 and abundance, baby. This is going to be a month that you remember for a very long time. Pay attention, Taurus. Be about it, right? When you are asked, when you are invited, when you're pulled into new opportunities from, you know, people that are in different leagues, when they say jump, you ask how high. Not to be like a lackey or a slave or anything like that, but because this is going to challenge you. It's going to pull you out of your comfort zone. If you want that next level of finance, if you want that next level of abundance, it's here for you. But you have to take the ball and run on this one. You're not going to be able to do it. I think, what was the saying that I heard just recently? You can't conquer the world from your fireplace or from your sofa or whatever. Like, if that's what you want, the opportunity is here, but you're not going to be able to do it while you're sat at home. You've got to get out there into the world to make this happen. And then finally, your eclipse message is the gate 61 and inner truth. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you really desire? What is it that really speaks to you? And when you think about taking the reins off, when you think about releasing your limits, when you think about smashing through your limits, what do you envision? That's what this eclipse is trying to bring you. That's what this eclipse is trying to show you. And I think in a lot of ways, it will allow you to see a different aspect of yourself, and it will allow you to bring that true inner wants, needs, desires, all of that is about to come to the fore. And I think to do this, you are about to have to maybe get a little bit more self-centered or a little bit more self-focused than maybe you have been in a long time. But all in all, I think this reading is fire. I have to say, I'm loving it for you guys. I think this is going to be a phenomenal month. Have a great one. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.